Сука, не поверила, что мне 16. Да, это Москва, и мы умеем отрываться, мы умеем делать звук, мы умеем делать так.
Yo, what's up, guys? It's your boy Prwell'Z here. I'm back with another Wi-Fi battle. And before we get started, I just want to say it's my birthday. So you guys need to wish me a happy birthday and share my videos because, you know, I am lit. But let's get started. Let's go. Looking at my opponent's team, he got the usual Scar and Bliss. If I had the amount of money for a Scar and Bliss, it'd be crazy. But yeah, man, we out here drinking this gin and juice, and let's get started. Let's go, man. Yeah, feel free to pause the video to see my opponent's team and my team, all that great stuff. And here, I decided to go into my Swellow. My Swellow comes out here beautiful, man. You know what I mean? I want to get a sweep of my Swellow. So here, the Deoxys is gonna get the pressure going, and here I decided to go for a U-turn because that is bad for my Swellow because this thing is a defensive Deoxys and not a regular one. So I'm able to hit this thing with a U-turn, and here I decided just to go into my Manectric. We come out here, man. You know what I mean? Johnny Bravo. You know what I mean? But shining and glistening. So here, this Deoxys actually goes for a counter. This does heaps to me. Unbelievable. And it leads me to 5 HP. And it turns out that this Deoxys has the Flame Orb. So I'm pretty sure that this thing probably had like a, what is it? A switcheroo or a fling, something like that. But here I'm gonna go for Choice Specs Volt Switch because I don't want my Manectric to stay in here because I know he does have the Skarmory in the back. So here I decided to go into my Falcon again. Come out here clean. So I'm like, what is this thing gonna do to me? And here he actually goes for a recover. I'm like, oh, this thing is really annoying. So he does go for the recover, but he is gonna get some burn damage. And I know that Deoxys, they don't really have that much good at HP. So here I am gonna get my my Flame Orb, and here I can actually go for a Guts boosted Facade, and that right there is gonna take out Deoxys. Let's go. So Deoxys is gone now, and we are gonna get some burn damage, which is cool because I'd prefer again the Guts boosted Orb and again some residual damage at the end. But anyway, here he decides to go into the Skarmory. The Skarmory is really annoying. So here I decided to go into my decided to go for a U-turn and hoping that this Skarmory doesn't go for an attack, because if it does, then it's gonna really hurt my Manectric. So we do go for the U-turn here, and we go out to the Manectric. You know what I mean? I like the pivoting move that Swellow's doing right now. So we come out here shine and cool again, and here he actually goes for Stealth Rocks. I'm like, let's go, man. So he goes for the Stealth Rocks. I'm like, okay, that's good because now I can actually go for an attack and get rid of this thing. So here I decided to go for the Thunderbolt Choice Specs, and here he decides to switch out, and I completely forgot he has the Blissey in the back. So Blissey come out here, you know what I mean, Giant Egg and all, and here I decided to go for a Thunderbolt, but Blissey's special defense is unbelievable, and that does poop damage. So here I decided just to switch out and go into my Breloom. So my Breloom could definitely take care of this Blissey here, unless it has like a Fire Blast or Ice Beam, which I really hope it doesn't. So we come out here, Mushroom Head, hey Arnold, and we come out shiny and cool. So here we are gonna get some Stealth Rock damage, and here this thing does go for Minimize. I'm like, oh my god, man, how you gonna do this to me? How you gonna do this to me, bro? So we are gonna get some Toxic Orb so we can heal, and here I decided to just go for a Drain Punch. I mean, there's not really much I could do with a Minimized Blissey, you know what I mean, unless I just go for the Drain Punch. So I do go for the Drain Punch, we connect, and I'm like, let's go, man. My guy Breloom got some binoculars with him, so we're not really worried about that Minimize, and that evasiveness is gone. So down goes Blissey, and let's go. So Blissey is gone now, and here he decided to go into Jumpluff. And Jumpluff is like one of those Pokemon who's like underrated, has like some underrated speed. Like he's like, this Pokemon is very fast. So I decided to switch out here, and I decided to let my Manectric go down from the Stealth Rocks because I really don't know what this Jumpluff is gonna do. So we do go down from the Stealth Rocks, and down goes my Manectric. And here the Jumpluff revealed to me that it had sleep powder. So I'm like, okay, perfect. So here I decided to just go into my Swellow because Swellow is extremely fast. So we come out here, man. Peregrine Falcon. You know, you want to know something crazy? That I think, is it called the Peregrine Falcon? Like, a fun fact, the Peregrine Falcon is like the fastest bird alive. Like, you look it up, you know what I mean? It's something like that. But anyway, that's besides the point. So here he decides to switch on, go right back into the Skarmory. And he knows that my Swellow can't do much, but my Swellow can U-turn, and we get out of here. So, looking at my opponent's team, I see that his team is weak to fire, which is really good. So I decided just to keep my Heatran in the back, you know what I mean, just for last case scenarios. And I'm here. This thing is going to get some leftovers. And here I decided to just go for the rapid spin. You know what I mean? Because this thing has been annoying as heck, this Skarmory and Blissey. So we do go for the rapid spin here. And here this thing goes for spikes. I'm like, oh my God, we can't get a break here from the hazards. So he is going to get some more leftovers and all that grease stuff. And here, I decided just to go for the Sword Dance because I'm pretty sure that, you know what I mean, a Sword Dance, Waterfall, Stone Edge is going to do heaps of this thing. So we do go for the Stone Edge here. We do go for the Sword Dance here. And here, this thing does go for another layer of spikes. I'm like, okay, whatever. That's cool. That's fine. That's dandy. And it's going to eat some more leftovers. So here, I decided just to go for the Waterfall here, hoping that I could get a flinch. So I do go for the Waterfall. That does heaps of damage. Life Orbed. And here, this thing is going to go for a Whirlwind. This goddamn metallic bird having... This thing is making me mad. And here, it goes into my Doug Trio, man. We come out here, Cokeheads. And right now, we can't really fight this thing because, you know, all of my attacks isn't going to do good damage, like poop damage, because Doug Trio really don't have good attack. So here I'm like, you know what, let's go for the Rock Light, hopefully get a flinch. And look at that damage. That damage is pitiful. And here this thing is gonna go for the Roost, and I'm like, okay, this is really bad. So I have no choice now but to switch out, because if this thing keeps on roosting up, we can't do nothing to this thing. So we are going to get some leftovers here, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go out to the Big Balboski, because all his Pokemon, like almost all his Pokemon, is weak to fire. So I do go out to my Heatran here. We come out here shining, cool, and we are going to get here some Stealth Rock, some spikes, which is not good, but it's like, it's whatever, you know what I mean? So he goes for his last layer of spikes, and I'm like, that's cool, because this flamethrower here is gonna do heaps of damage. So Skarmory does get some leftovers, and I do go for the flamethrower. I'm like, whoever's gonna get hit with this flamethrower is gonna do heaps of damage, taking anything out. So here he decides to switch out and go to this goddamn bug. Luminize come out really nice, sparkling. So I do go for the flamethrower, and down goes this thing. So Illuminize is gone now, and we're looking all right. So here he decides to go into, oh my God, the Lucario, and my God, I did not realize what was going on. This play right here is like what changed everything. So here I decided to switch out and go into my who do I go into? I completely forgot. I go into my Prwell'Z. So we come out here, you know what I mean, shining cool. And here we are gonna get some damage from the spikes. And here this guy made a really good play. He goes for the Nasty Plot. So I'm like, oh man, a Nasty Plot Lucario is a very scary Lucario. So we do get the Poison Hail here, and I'm like, okay, whatever. What can this thing do to me? Probably Flash Cannon or Aura Sphere, which is cool. But this thing actually goes for a Shadow Ball. I'm like, okay. And I mean, hopefully we could take one, but we're taking none. And down goes my Prwell'Z, man. Crazy. So here I decided to just go into my Swellow here, and I'm hoping that I could hit this thing with a Brave Bird, you know what I mean? But who are we kidding? This thing does have Vacuum Wave. I'm like, wow, a Vacuum Wave Lucario, you rarely see those, you know what I mean? And down goes my Swellow. So here I decided to just go into my Cokeheads and come out here, woo, and I'm like, dang, man, this is looking really bad for us. So we are going to get some layers of spikes here. And I'm here. I decided to go for the Earthquake. But this Vacuum Wave here is going to take us out. I'm like, dang, Lucario is on a tear, man. I can't believe that I'm getting swept by this thing. And yeah, I mean, I only have 2 Pokemon left. It's my Heatran and my thing. I'm pretty sure I could take a Vacuum Wave from this thing, even though even though I get the layers, you know what I mean, and it has two special attack up. I decided to just go for the Flamethrower here. And here, this thing does go for Aura Sphere. I'm like, oh my god, this have all the moves that I don't want it to have, and it takes out my freaking guy, man. Down goes my Heatran. So my last Pokemon here is the Kabutops, my surfboard head, and we are gonna get him some layer spikes. And here I'm like, you know what? Let's go for the Rocks Waterfall. And I'm like, who are we kidding? This thing just go for another Vacuum Wave. But down goes my Kabutops, man. That's the match, man. We post wins, losers, draws. Lucario came through at the end, doing heaps of damage to us. And guys, question of the day: what is your favorite dark Pokemon? What is your favorite dark Pokemon? All right, guys, I'm out of here.